Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today's video was brought to us by longtime Patreon supporter Roxy. Huge thanks to Roxy and the rest of my Patreon supporters. Roxy reached out asking for a powerful deck led by Ghired, Mirror of the Wilds, and I was more than happy to build it for her. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically, if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Ghired, Mirror of the Wilds is a 3-mana 3/3 legendary human shaman with haste. He gives non-token creatures we control tap, create a token that's a copy of target token you control that entered the battlefield this turn. So, this is an interesting deck. We need a good mix of tokens in order to target them to make copies, but we also need a bunch of non-token creatures as well. If only there were cards in Naya that made token copies of non-token creatures. Okay, so Roxy has been in an arms race with her husband for the past few years, and as her weaponsmith, I actually felt bad about building this deck. I told her I wanted to apologize to her husband. She told me that he's got it coming after his recent Gitrog deck. I also wanted to apologize to your wallet, dear viewer. Roxy asked that I not include any cards on the reserve list, but other than that, I was instructed to go wild. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. Even long before this channel was sponsored by Ultimate Guard, they were always my #1 choice when it comes to sleeves or deck boxes. Pick up Ultimate Guard products at your local game store, or order them on Amazon. Link down below. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Our land base consists of Command Tower, Mirror Pool, Wooded Foothills, Windswept Heath, Arid Mesa, Scalding Tarn, Verdant Catacombs, Marsh Flats, Jetmir's Garden, Stomping Ground, Temple Garden, Sacred Foundry, Spire Garden, Bountiful Promenade, Spectator Seating, Rockfall Vale, Overgrown Farmland, Sundown Pass, Rootbound Crag, Sunpetal Grove, Clifftop Retreat, Commercial District, Lush Portico, Elegant Parlor, Scavenger Grounds, 3 Mountains, 5 Forests, and 3 Plains. Pretty straightforward. Our ramp package consists of Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Azusa Lost But Seeking, Dryad of the Elysian Grove, Burgeoning, Exploration, Wayward Swordtooth, Crucible of Worlds, Conduit of Worlds, Ramanup Excavator, 3 Visits, Farseek, Dockside Extortionist, and Smothering Tithe. What? I told you this deck list would be hard on the wallet. For card advantage, we're running Growing Rites of Itlamok, Archdruid's Charm, Elidomri's Call, Eternal Witness, Worldly Tutor, Moonblessed Cleric, Sylvan Library, Jeska's Will, Guardian Project, The Great Henge, and Big Score. A good mix of card advantage and tutors to find game-ending combos. For interaction, we've got Reclamation Sage, Lauren of the Third Path, Acidic Slime, Manglehorn, Woodfall Primus, Knight of Autumn, Foundation Breaker, Titan of Industry, Plundering Barbarian, Green Slime, Dawnbringer Cleric, and Whiptongue Hydra. Yes, they're all creatures. There's a reason for that. To reset the board when necessary, we've got Blasphemous Act and Farewell. The core of our deck consists of Midnight Guard, Terror of the Peaks, Ortheon, Hero of Lava Brink, Kiki-Jiki Mirror Breaker, Village Bell Ringer, Flame Shadow Conjuring, Molten Duplication, Scute Swarm, Helm of the Host, Giant Adaphage, Bramble Sovereign, Splinter Twin, Twin Flame, Felidar Guardian, Gruff Triplets, and Craterhoof Behemoth. This is how we plan on winning. Supporting our plan, we've also got Anointed Procession, Doubling Season, Parallel Lives, Mondrak Glory Dominus, Primal Vigor, Odre Tak Deepest Foundation, Concordant Crossroads, and Fires of Yavimaya. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 50 mana sources split between 36 lands and 14 pieces of ramp. Right on target. 11 pieces of card advantage. 12 pieces of interaction. 2 board wipes. 2 pieces of graveyard hate in Farewell and Scavenger Grounds. Several sudden I win cards, which I will discuss. Our entire deck is built around game-ending combos. The first one of which involves our commander and Midnight Guard, as well as at least one token creature that entered the battlefield this turn. We use Ghired's ability to tap Midnight Guard, creating a token of that creature. When that creature enters, we untap Midnight Guard and can repeat the process, generating us infinite creature tokens. We can do the same thing with Kiki-Jiki Mirror Breaker and Village Bell Ringer, but we don't even need a token creature. We can just create infinite copies of Village Bell Ringer, and each time a copy enters the battlefield, we untap Kiki-Jiki. Though my favorite combo in the deck is Terror of the Peaks and Ortheon, Hero of Lava Brink. We do have to pay 9 mana for the combo to work, but we win the game on the spot when 5 copies of Terror of the Peaks suddenly hit the table. The original Terror of the Peaks triggers 5 times for a total of 25 damage, and each of the copies see the other 4 also enter the battlefield at the same time, so they each deal 20 damage, bringing the total to 125 damage. Assuming there aren't any life gain decks at the table, we win on the spot. But Danon, 9 mana is a lot. Yes it is, dear viewer. But since we have several token doublers and 2 of the best treasure generators in the game, it shouldn't be a problem for us. Do you have a Ghired Mirror of the Wilds commander deck? What's your secret deck tech? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Danny, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Sean, Mark, Borgie, Nazwin, Midge, Alex, Conga, Aaron, Chris, Robert, Austin, William Pye, Turner, Triz, Scott, and Kazaris. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.